Hey, everybody out there. I got a question for you today. Have you ever had a roommate that you had problems with? Well, today we're going to talk about a listener and their English language mistakes while they talk about their roommate on today's episode of the Social English Podcast and our English Repair Shop. So stay tuned to find out a little bit more.
皆さんこんにちは。毎日少しずつ社交に使える英語の上達を目指すソーシャルイングリッシュポッドキャストへようこそ。今日はぜひもっと自信を持って英会話してみましょう。Are you ready, Percy? Let's go!
Hey, 皆さん、こんにちは、こんばんは。Hello out there. Hola. Welcome to the Social English Podcast. Percy here. Thank you, Hikari, for that opening introduction. So, welcome back. And we're going to help you, as we do in every episode, improve your English skills with fun examples in a great way. If you are new, I'm Percy, your host, and I want to give you a big thank you for our co-host Hikari for just being here with me. And thanks for joining us today. So, we have a listener submission that we always have. So, in these English Repair Shop episodes, we will correct some mistakes from a listener that they've asked me to correct. So, share this experience with me. And we'll also do a couple of more things today. We'll talk about some personal stories of mine, and we're going to have a fun little quiz. All right? So, let's get started.
すべての英語修理店のエピソードと同様に4つのパートがあります。パート1では英語を勉強している日本人が間違って言ったことを正確に聞くことができます。パート2では会話型のソーシャルイングリッシュスタイルで正しい英語を聞くことができます。パート3ではパーシーはあなたが同じ過ちを犯さないようにするために彼が重要だと考えるヒントをあなたに与えます。パート4でパーシーは正しい英語版を高速で自然な速度で言います。このようにしてネイティブの速度で英語を聞く練習をすることもできます。
Okay, thanks a lot for that information, Ko. And yeah, we are going to have 4 parts. Actually, we were going to have more than 4 parts in today's episode because I'm going to give you some bonus material for today, some extra cool stuff for you to learn and listen with in today's episode. Okay? So first, let's listen to the wrong English by the person, okay? The listener today. Let's talk about the incorrect English, and here it is. This is it. 聞いてください. My roommate rearranged every single thing's dishwasher that I put it in front of me.
英語を学び始めたばかりのリスナーの皆さん、こんにちは。ソーシャルイングリッシュポッドキャストの今日のエピソードはあなたのためです。それでも問題が解決せず、このエピソードの英語が理解できない場合は、ゆっくりとエピソードを聞いてください。頑張れ。
Okay, so that was the original wrong English. So I will read it one more time. Please listen. My roommate rearranged every single thing's dishwasher that I put it in front of me. Okay, now you can understand this is the wrong English. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the correct way to say this. Okay, the correct way, this is the correct English, is my roommate rearranged everything that I put in the dishwasher. One more time. My roommate rearranged everything I put in the dishwasher. Now, you can also say, my roommate rearranged every single thing in the dishwasher that I put in. Once more, my roommate rearranged every single thing in the dishwasher that I put in. So let's talk about some mistakes, okay? This is my part 3 tips and hints and tricks, okay? So these are my tips for you, okay? And my hints. Here's things we can improve. First, every single things is not correct. You should say every single thing, because the word thing should be singular with no S. Next, we need to clarify dishwasher by saying in the dishwasher. Okay? In the dishwasher. And last, we don't want to say that I put it in front of me. That is very confusing English. You should just say that I put in. Now, English listeners and English speakers can understand you clearly. It's easy to understand what you said. Sometimes English is easier when it is simple, not a lot or many words. So this is here's an extra thing I want to tell you. Let's talk about my time. Okay, when my friend that I live with in my apartment, they messed up my spice rack. So every time I organized it, my roommate would change it around, and it was hard to find what I liked that I usually put in my spice rack. But it's okay, because now I think it's funny. Okay, so now let's take a quick look at singular and plural nouns. Let's start with thing. Thing is singular and things is plural. We use every single thing to emphasize, okay, put power behind what we're talking about. And we are talking about each individual, meaning each thing, each item, each bowl, each mug or cup. Okay? That's why we talk this way in English. This is how we use singular and plural. Okay? So now let's go to part 5, really, but part 4. It's part 5 though, but it's okay. So we're going to talk about how to listen to my English. Okay, I want you to listen to my fast English. Okay, my native speed English, so you can practice listening. Okay, now let's go through this correct version. Here we go again at native speed. My roommate rearranged every single thing in the dishwasher that I put in. Did you know that my roommate rearranged every single thing in the dishwater that I put in? Okay, so now let's have a little bit of fun. Let's have a little quiz game, and I'll give you a sentence, and you decide if it should be every single thing or every single things. Okay, here we go. 1. I checked blank in the list. Number 2. She packed blank for the trip. Number 3. They enjoyed blank about the concert. Number 4. He fixed blank wrong with the car. All right. Did you get the answers? Well, send it to me on X, Twitter, or used to be Twitter, called X, or you can send me a message at Social Japanese on Instagram and Facebook and show me your answers. Let's talk about it. Now, here are some really good related words. Household chores, which are, the meaning is, things you do to keep your home clean. Organization, keeping things in order. And cohabitation, living together with someone. Yeah, those are some good words that you can also use that go with this episode, okay? So,
このショーを気に入っていただけたら、5つ星のレビューをぜひお願いします。
Okay, I hope you got some value out of today's episode. Lots of stuff we talked about today, and I gave you some bonus information with my personal story and a quiz. Your action item for you is that I encourage you and challenge you to use the phrase every single thing in a conversation. Try it out. Let me know how it goes. I'd love to hear about it. Now, before we wrap up today, don't forget to leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and hit that subscribe button to stay updated with more episodes of the Social English Podcast. Visit us on realsocialenglish.com, and your support means the world to us. Thanks for listening. Peace and love.
今日は楽しい時間をありがとうございました。ぜひ私たちのウェブサイト real-social-english.com を訪問して日本語訳と役立つ情報を手に入れてください。また次回お会いしましょう。バイバイ。See you next time. Bye bye.